Hi, coaches, parents, and everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to Mist. I'm Coach Nikita, and this is lesson number 28. Let's talk about topspin, the forward rotation on the ball, moving away from you. Why do we need it? Because in tennis, all you have to do is just get the ball over the net. In fact, when you come out to a public course in the morning, usually adults play a lot of tennis, and you can see that, and they don't have a lot of topspin. In fact, a lot of them use a continental serving grip, like a hammer. We've discussed about it a bit before, and they just kind of like bunt the ball, or they kind of hit it like this, and it has some underspin, might have side spin. It could have topspin, but it's really hard to create a topspin from that grip that they're using. So, and they're still making it in. So what's the whole point of topspin then? The whole point is that you can hit harder. Okay, this is the reason why professionals do it. You can literally throw your racket as hard as you can at the ball and still get the ball into the net. Into the court. And why that is because the air pressure that's created on top of the ball by its rotation, and the ridges of the ball grab this air and they push it down. Okay, that's what happens. So if you would try and do the same thing by hitting it flat as hard as you can, the ball will hit the fence, okay, and it will not work. All right, so what's the progression for kids to learn topspin? Fantastic. Let's get right into it. We're gonna do it right over here. All right, so here we are, ball right over here, using this beautiful line we have. You're gonna get your palm like this right on top of the ball. Boom. Notice I'm squatting. This is a squat. This is not like how kids do it like this. You know, no. Not like this either. No, we're squatting, okay? We're in the forehand stance. Okay, we're in the forehand stance. My palm is like this. It's not the fingers. I'm touching the palm, not the fingers. Right here, the palm. And what I'm gonna do here, I'm just gonna roll it. Okay? And notice I can keep going up. All right, one more time. Here I go. My palm right here. I'm touching my fingers right here, and only the palm touches the ball. And here I'm going to roll it down the line. Boom, roll. Okay. What's going to happen a lot of the times is kids are going to get their fingers like this and going to do that. Okay, and that's useless. What we need is the palm and them pushing into the ground, pushing in and forward and down, and I'm squeezing this ball and pushing. All right, afterwards we're gonna grab this racket, we're gonna get in our shake hands grip, we're gonna put it right over here just like this. I'm gonna push down on the ground, down on it, and roll it. Notice the racket stays level. Okay, it doesn't go like this, which is what kids do, like this, or like this. You know, they're trying to do something. We got to get it level. We have to be able to do this very, very slowly. When they do it fast, because they don't have the control of their hands, what becomes is nonsense. Okay, we need to make sure it's really slow. One more time. Right here. Got my shake hands grip. I'm in my forehand stance. Right here, I'm just gonna press down and gently roll. Good. So, that's the topspin on the forehand side. When you roll a couple times, what you want to do afterwards is you want to finish correctly. We've talked about the finish already. You roll it and then you go up. All right, so here's what it'll look like. Right here, I'm on my ground, roll, and finish. Roll and finish. I'm holding the finish. A lot of the kids forget that they're just focused on the ball. They can't see beyond the ball. They don't see the big picture. They only see the little dog that's in the frame, you know? They don't see like the whole view of what needs to be done. So topspin is only part of it. Okay, so how would you do this on the backhand? Okay. The other palm, the other way, and roll it. Okay? Just exactly the same way. When you use the racket, you're just going to hold this here, and the other palm here, you're just going to press down and roll. Finish correctly. Okay? Very simple. I like to use the word roll. I don't like to use the word brush. To me, brushing doesn't feel correct. To others, it also doesn't feel correct. I've seen it on YouTube. And some coaches like to say under, over. Okay? I'm not sure. You know, all of these analogies, they work for a specific individual. So test it out, and you know, it's trial and error. Okay, what do we want to be able to achieve? Well, obviously, we're not going to be rolling balls on the ground. We're going to be hitting it across the net. So you're going to come out with your athletes and practice 3-touch rally. You know, I know we've gone down to 2. If your athlete is able to handle 2, that's fine. But you can practice starting with 3. 1, 2, and roll. Okay, you want to see that roll. You may even want to have them stop here as opposed to all the way finish. Okay, for now. But then you have to say, hey, we already practiced the finish for a long time, so now I want you to finish. Okay, so here I go. 1, 2, and roll that ball. Okay. Now, in the beginning, you might want to keep the racket in front, not in the slot position. But eventually, we will move down. We'll move up, you know, to that slot position. 1, 2, slot, and roll. Okay? It's all a progression. Okay? Start on the ground. Start with 3 touches next. Start with the racket in front a little bit. And then point the string, point the racket back, have it in the slot position. Okay? Alright, this was lesson number 28. Thank you so much for joining me, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.